What if I told you there's one simple exercise that could help you stay independent, protect your heart, strengthen your bones, and even boost your mood, all in just a few minutes a day? And what if I told you that most seniors overlook this exercise, even though it's backed by science and recommended by top health experts around the world? Today, I'm going to reveal the one exercise every senior should do daily. If you want to move with confidence, avoid falls, and keep doing the things you love for years to come, you can't afford to miss this. So, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do, how to do it safely, and why it's the single most important movement you can add to your daily routine, starting today. Let's start with a question. What's your biggest fear about getting older? For many people, it's not just about wrinkles or gray hair. It's about losing independence. The ability to get up from a chair, climb stairs, carry groceries, or simply walk across the room without fear of falling. These everyday movements are easy to take for granted until they become difficult. But here's the good news. You have more control over your strength, balance, and mobility than you might think. And it all starts with one foundational exercise. Before I reveal the one exercise, let's talk about why it matters so much. As we age, our muscles naturally lose strength and mass, a process called sarcopenia. This isn't just about looking fit, it's about function. Weak muscles make it harder to get up from a chair, climb stairs, or even catch yourself if you trip. At the same time, our bones can become thinner and more fragile, increasing the risk of fractures. Balance can decline, making falls more likely. And let's not forget the impact on our heart, lungs, and even our brain. Regular movement keeps every system in your body working better. But here's the problem. Many seniors believe that exercise has to be complicated, time-consuming, or even dangerous. Maybe you've tried joining a gym, only to feel overwhelmed by the machines and routines. Or maybe you worry that exercise will make your joints hurt more, not less. The truth is, you don't need fancy equipment, expensive memberships, or hours of free time. You just need to focus on the right movement, the one that gives you the most bang for your buck. So what is the one exercise every senior should do daily? It's not running, it's not push-ups, and it's not even walking. Though walking is fantastic for your health. The answer is the sit-to-stand exercise. That's right. Simply standing up from a chair and sitting back down over and over is one of the most powerful things you can do for your body, your brain, and your independence. You might be thinking, that's it? Just standing up and sitting down? But don't underestimate this movement. The sit-to-stand exercise mimics one of the most essential actions in daily life. It strengthens your legs, hips, and core. It improves your balance and coordination. It keeps your joints flexible and your bones strong. And best of all, it's safe, simple, and can be done anywhere. No special equipment required. Let's break down why this exercise is so effective. First, it targets the major muscle groups in your lower body, your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. These are the muscles you use every time you get out of a chair, climb stairs, or pick something up off the floor. By strengthening them, you make every movement easier and safer. Second, the sit-to-stand exercise challenges your balance and coordination. Each time you stand up and sit down, your body has to stabilize itself, which trains your nervous system to react quickly and efficiently. This is crucial for preventing falls, which are one of the leading causes of injury and loss of independence in seniors. But the benefits don't stop there. The sit-to-stand exercise also gets your heart pumping and your blood flowing, which supports cardiovascular health and helps regulate blood sugar. It even boosts your mood. Physical activity releases endorphins, the feel-good chemicals that help fight stress and depression. And because it's a weight-bearing exercise, It helps maintain bone density, reducing your risk of osteoporosis. Now, let's talk about how to do the sit-to-stand exercise safely and effectively. Start by choosing a sturdy chair with armrests, placed against a wall for extra stability if needed. Sit with your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Cross your arms over your chest, or place your hands on the armrests for support if you need it. Lean forward slightly. Press through your heels, and stand up to a full upright position. Then, slowly lower yourself back down to a seated position. That's 1 repetition. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions in a row, rest for a minute, and repeat for 2 or 3 sets. If that feels too challenging, start with fewer reps and build up over time. If it's too easy, try doing the exercise without using your hands or at a small weight for extra resistance. It's important to move slowly and with control. Don't rush. Focus on good posture. Keep your back straight, your chest lifted, and your knees aligned over your toes. If you feel unsteady, use the armrests or have someone nearby for support. And always listen to your body. If you feel pain, dizziness, or discomfort, stop and rest. You might be surprised at how quickly you see results. Many seniors notice improvements in strength, balance, and confidence within just a few weeks of daily practice. Everyday tasks become easier. Getting up from the couch, climbing stairs, or even getting in and out of the car feels less daunting, and as your muscles grow stronger, your risk of falls and injuries drops dramatically. But the sit-to-stand exercise isn't just about physical health, it's about independence. The ability to get up from a chair on your own is one of the strongest predictors of whether you can live independently as you age. In fact, studies show that seniors who can perform this movement easily are less likely to need help with daily activities, less likely to be hospitalized, and more likely to enjoy a higher quality of life. Now, you might be wondering, if the sit-to-stand exercise is so simple, why isn't everyone doing it? The truth is, many people underestimate the power of basic movements. We're often led to believe that only complicated workouts or high-intensity routines can make a real difference. But the reality is, the most effective exercises are often the ones that mimic the movements we use every day. The sit-to-stand is a perfect example. It's functional, it's accessible, and it's incredibly effective for seniors at any fitness level. Let's take a closer look at the science behind this exercise. Research from leading universities and senior health organizations consistently shows that the ability to rise from a chair without using your hands is a strong indicator of lower body strength, balance, and overall mobility. In fact, one large study found that seniors who practiced the sit-to-stand exercise daily improved their walking speed, reduced their risk of falls, and even experienced better mental health outcomes. Why? Because movement is medicine. When you challenge your muscles and joints in a safe, controlled way, you send powerful signals to your body to grow stronger, repair itself, and stay resilient. But the benefits go beyond the physical. Let's talk about confidence. Many seniors start to feel anxious about falling or losing their independence. This fear can lead to a vicious cycle. You move less, your muscles weaken, and your risk of falling actually increases. The sit-to-stand exercise breaks this cycle. Every time you stand up on your own, you're proving to yourself that you're capable, strong, and in control. This boost in confidence spills over into every area of your life, from walking in the park to playing with your grandchildren. Now, let's address some common concerns. What if you have knee pain, arthritis, or limited mobility? The beauty of the sit-to-stand exercise is that it can be modified for almost anyone. If you have trouble standing up from a low chair, start with a higher seat or add a cushion for extra support. If you need to use your hands at first, that's perfectly fine. Just focus on using your legs as much as possible. and gradually work toward using less assistance. If you feel unsteady, have a sturdy table or countertop nearby, or ask a family member to spot you until you feel more confident. The key is to start where you are and progress at your own pace. Let's not forget about variety. While the sit-to-stand is the foundation, you can add other simple movements to create a well-rounded routine. For example, try alternating sit-to-stands with gentle marches in place, heel raises, or side leg lifts. These exercises further improve your balance, coordination, and lower body strength. You can even turn your daily sit-to-stand practice into a mini workout by setting a timer for 5 minutes and seeing how many quality repetitions you can do, resting as needed. Another important aspect is consistency. The real magic happens when you make this exercise a daily habit. Think of it like brushing your teeth, something you do automatically, without thinking. Set a specific time each day to practice, such as after breakfast or before dinner. You can even tie it to another routine, like standing up during commercial breaks while watching TV. The more consistent you are, the faster you'll see results. Let's talk about motivation. It's easy to start strong and then lose steam after a few days or weeks. To stay on track, set small, achievable goals. Maybe you start with 5 sit-to-stands in a row and work up to 10 or 15. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Keep a journal or use a simple chart to track your repetitions each day. If you have a friend or family member who's also interested in staying active, make it a friendly challenge. See who can improve the most over a month. Social support and a little friendly competition can make all the difference. Now, let's address a common myth. I'm too old to start exercising. Nothing could be further from the truth. Studies show that seniors in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s can build strength, improve balance, and regain independence with simple exercises like the sit-to-stand. It's never too late to start. In fact, the older you are, the more you stand to gain. Every repetition is an investment in your future mobility and quality of life. You might also wonder, how do I know if I'm making progress? One way is to notice how everyday activities become easier. Maybe you find it less challenging to get up from the couch, climb stairs, or carry groceries. You might notice you're walking with more confidence, or that you're less afraid of falling. These are all signs that your body is getting stronger and more resilient. Let's not overlook the mental and emotional benefits. Physical activity, even something as simple as the sit-to-stand, releases endorphins that boost your mood and reduce feelings of anxiety or depression. It gives you a sense of accomplishment and purpose. And when you see yourself getting stronger, it reinforces a positive mindset about aging. Instead of focusing on limitations, you start to see possibilities. If you're caring for a loved one, encourage them to try the sit-to-stand exercise with you. Make it a shared activity and celebrate each other's progress. If you're part of a senior center or community group, suggest adding this exercise to your regular meetings or classes. The more people who join in, the greater the impact on your community's health and well-being. Finally, remember that safety always comes first. If you have any concerns about your health or ability to exercise, talk to your doctor or a physical therapist before starting a new routine. They can help you modify the exercise to fit your needs and ensure you're moving safely. In summary, the sit-to-stand exercise is the one movement every senior should do daily. It's simple, effective, and accessible to almost everyone. By making it a regular part of your routine, you'll build strength, improve balance, boost your confidence, and protect your independence for years to come. Now that you understand the power of the sit-to-stand exercise and how it can transform your daily life, let's dive deeper into how you can make this movement a permanent, enjoyable part of your routine. Because the truth is, the best exercise is the one you actually do, consistently, safely, and with a sense of accomplishment. Let's explore some practical strategies, inspiring success stories, and expert tips to help you get the most out of this simple yet life-changing exercise. First, let's talk about building a habit. Habits are formed through repetition and reward. The more you repeat a behavior, the more automatic it becomes. But to stick with it, you need to feel good about what you're doing. That's why it's important to celebrate every small victory. Did you do your sit-to-stands today? Give yourself a mental high five. Did you add one more repetition than yesterday? That's progress worth celebrating. Over time, these small wins add up, and the exercise becomes as natural as brushing your teeth or making your morning coffee. One way to make the sit-to-stand exercise more enjoyable is to pair it with something you already like to do. For example, you could do a set of sit-to-stands while waiting for your tea to steep, during commercial breaks on TV, or as part of your morning or evening routine. You can even play your favorite music or listen to an audiobook while you exercise. The key is to make it feel less like a chore and more like a natural part of your day. Let's hear from some real seniors who have made the sit-to-stand exercise a daily habit. Take Mary, for example, a 72-year-old grandmother who struggled with knee pain and was afraid of falling. She started with just 5 sit-to-stands a day, using her hands for support. Within a month, she was able to do 10 in a row without using her hands, and she noticed she could get up from the couch more easily. Her confidence grew, and she even started joining her grandchildren for walks in the park. Or consider John, an 80-year-old retired teacher who wanted to stay independent in his own home. He made sit-to-stands part of his morning routine, and after a few weeks, he found he could climb stairs with less effort and carry groceries without feeling winded. These stories are proof that it's never too late to start, and that small, consistent efforts can lead to big changes. If you want to take your results to the next level, consider adding some gentle variations to the sit-to-stand exercise. For example, you can try pausing for a second or two at the top of the movement to challenge your balance. Or, once you're comfortable, try doing the exercise from a lower chair to increase the difficulty. You can also add a light weight, such as a small dumbbell or even a water bottle, held close to your chest. These variations keep the exercise interesting and help you continue to build strength and stability. Another great way to stay motivated is to track your progress. Keep a simple log of how many sit-to-stands you do each day, and note how you feel afterward. Over time, you'll see patterns and improvements that can boost your motivation. Maybe you notice that you're less tired after climbing stairs, or that you can stand up from a low seat without using your hands. These are signs that your body is adapting and getting stronger. Let's not forget the importance of community. Exercising with others can make the experience more enjoyable and help you stay accountable. If you have a spouse, friend, or neighbor who's also interested in staying active, invite them to join you. You can encourage each other, share tips, and celebrate your progress together. If you're part of a senior center, church group, or community organization, suggest starting a daily sit-to-stand challenge. The sense of camaraderie and friendly competition can make a big difference in sticking with your routine. Now, let's address some common obstacles. Maybe you're dealing with pain, fatigue, or a busy schedule. Remember, it's okay to start small. Even 1 or 2 sit-to-stands a day is better than none. Listen to your body, and don't push through pain. If you're feeling tired, do fewer repetitions and rest as needed. The goal is progress, not perfection. And if you miss a day, don't get discouraged. Just pick up where you left off the next day. It's also important to pay attention to your form. Good technique not only makes the exercise more effective, but it also reduces the risk of injury. Keep your feet flat on the floor, your knees aligned over your toes, and your back straight. Avoid leaning too far forward or using momentum to stand up. Move slowly and with control, focusing on using your leg muscles rather than your arms. If you're unsure about your form, ask a physical therapist or fitness professional for guidance. As you continue to practice the sit-to-stand exercise, you may notice benefits beyond just strength and balance. Many seniors report improved posture, better digestion, and even a boost in mood and mental clarity. That's because movement stimulates blood flow, delivers oxygen and nutrients to your cells, and helps regulate hormones that affect your energy and outlook. In other words, this simple exercise is a powerful tool for whole-body wellness. Finally, remember that the sit-to-stand exercise is just one piece of the puzzle. Combine it with other healthy habits, like eating a balanced diet, staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, and staying socially connected for the best results. Think of it as the foundation of your daily routine, supporting everything else you do to stay healthy and independent. In summary, making the sit-to-stand exercise a daily habit is one of the smartest investments you can make in your health. It's simple, effective, and accessible to everyone. With consistency, patience, and a positive attitude, you'll build strength, confidence, and independence that will serve you well for years to come. As you move forward, remember that the journey to better health is not a sprint. It's a lifelong marathon. The sit-to-stand exercise is your daily reminder that small, consistent actions can lead to big, lasting results. Each repetition is a vote for your independence, your vitality, and your ability to enjoy life on your own terms. And while it may seem simple, this exercise is a powerful tool that can help you overcome some of the most common challenges of aging. If you ever feel stuck or unsure, don't hesitate to seek support. Talk to your doctor, a physical therapist, or a fitness professional about your goals and any concerns you may have. They can help you tailor the exercise to your unique needs and ensure you're moving safely. Remember, there's no shame in asking for help. Everyone's journey is different, and what matters most is that you're taking steps to care for yourself. You might also consider joining a group exercise class or an online community for seniors. These groups can provide encouragement, accountability, and a sense of camaraderie that makes the process more enjoyable. Sharing your progress, learning from others, and celebrating each other's successes can turn a simple daily habit into a source of joy and connection.